What is up, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. All across our planet, from the scorching deserts to the densest, most remote jungles, nature has crafted some of the most incredible and formidable animals. Through millions of years of evolution, these creatures have been armed with an arsenal of survival tools: powerful venom, razor-sharp teeth, and formidable claws. They are the apex predators, the masters of their domain, and their very presence commands respect and, for most people, a healthy dose of fear. Now, while the average person would probably run in the opposite direction, that's where I come in. My name is Jack, and for as long as I can remember, I've been an adventurer, dedicating my life to seeking out the strangest, most misunderstood, and, yes, the deadliest creatures this world has to offer. My goal has always been to get up close and personal with these animals to better understand them and share that knowledge and passion with all of you. It's about replacing fear with fascination and respect. Today we're diving headfirst into one of the most legendary places on Earth for dangerous wildlife, the continent of Australia. This place is famous for a reason, and on my last trip, I had some of the most intense and unforgettable encounters of my life. I've compiled a list of the absolute most dangerous animals I came face to face with. Let's take a look at the top deadliest animals I encountered during my last adventure down under, so without any further ado, let's get into it. Alright, kicking off our list is an animal that is the stuff of nightmares for many, an arachnid with a reputation that precedes it across the entire globe. I am, of course, talking about the Sydney funnel-web spider. This is not just any spider, this is an icon of dangerous wildlife, a creature whose very name can send a shiver down your spine. And let me tell you, finding one in its natural habitat was a top priority for me on this expedition. We ventured into the damp forested areas just outside of Sydney, the perfect environment for these spiders. They build these characteristic silk-lined burrows, often at the base of trees or under rocks, with trip lines radiating outwards. We had to be incredibly careful, scanning the leaf litter and peering into every dark crevice. The anticipation was electric. You know you're in the presence of something truly special, an animal that has perfected its deadly craft over millennia. And then, we saw it. A stunning, glossy black male, out of his burrow and on the move, likely searching for a mate. This is when they are at their most dangerous, wandering into homes and gardens. The sheer presence of this spider is intimidating. Unlike many spiders that are reclusive and shy, the funnel web has a notoriously aggressive temperament when it feels threatened. It doesn't back down, it rears up, ready to defend itself. That threat display is one of the most iconic sights in the spider world. The spider raises its front legs high in the air, fully exposing its massive, glistening fangs. And these aren't just any fangs, they are incredibly powerful, capable of piercing a human fingernail. Seeing that posture firsthand with those huge venom-dripping fangs pointed right at you is a moment that gets your heart pounding. It's a clear and unmistakable warning: stay back. The reason this spider is so feared is its venom. The male Sydney funnel-web possesses a potent neurotoxin called atrachotoxin, which is incredibly effective on primates, including us humans. A bite can be a serious medical emergency, causing severe pain, muscle spasms, and potentially leading to respiratory failure. It is, without a doubt, one of the most medically significant spiders on the entire planet. The power contained within such a small creature is just astounding. Before the development of an anti-venom in the 1980s, a bite from a male funnel web was often a death sentence. It's a testament to modern medicine that we now have a way to counteract this powerful venom. Since the anti-venom was created, there have been no recorded deaths from a funnel web bite. This is a huge success story for human-wildlife conflict and shows how science can help us coexist. Knowing this, however, doesn't make the encounter any less intense. You are still face to face with a creature that has the potential to cause serious harm. The respect you have to show is immense. Every movement has to be slow and deliberate. You can't afford to be complacent for even a second when you're working with an animal of this caliber. It's a high-stakes situation that demands your full attention. Getting the camera in close for those detailed shots was a nerve-wracking process. I had to position myself carefully, making sure I wasn't cornering the spider or making it feel overly threatened. I wanted to capture its beauty and its formidable nature without provoking a defensive strike. You can see the venom beating up on the tips of its fangs, a stark reminder of the power it wields. What's fascinating is how this venom evolved. It wasn't designed for humans. That's just an unfortunate evolutionary coincidence. It's primarily for subduing insect prey and defending against predators like lizards or birds. The fact that it's so hyper-toxic to primates is a biological anomaly that makes this spider a subject of intense scientific interest and, for an adventurer, an ultimate find. After getting all the footage we needed, we carefully guided the spider into a secure container. The purpose of this was not just for the video, but also to contribute to a milking program. These programs are vital for producing the anti-venom that saves lives. Knowing that this incredible, dangerous spider we just found could help save someone's life in the future is an amazing feeling. This encounter was a perfect example of what my mission is all about. It's about facing a creature that is widely feared, understanding the real danger it poses, but also appreciating its incredible biology and its role in the ecosystem. The Sydney funnel web is not a monster. It's a masterpiece of evolution that demands our utmost respect. Seeing this spider in the wild was a dream come true. It's one of those legendary animals you read about and see in documentaries, but nothing prepares you for the intensity of seeing it in person. The glossy black carapace, the powerful fangs, the bold defensive posture. It's an image that will be etched in my memory forever. An absolutely breathtaking and heart-pounding start to our Australian deadly list. Next up on our countdown is an animal that combines stunning beauty with extreme danger. It's a serpent that is responsible for a significant number of snake bites in Australia and commands respect from anyone who crosses its path. I'm talking about the incredible and incredibly venomous tiger snake. Just saying the name gives me goosebumps because this is a snake I have wanted to see my entire life. We found this particular individual in a marshy wetland area, which is prime tiger snake habitat. They are often found near water sources like creeks, rivers, and swamps where they hunt for their primary prey, frogs. The moment I laid eyes on it, I was captivated. The coloration and patterns on tiger snakes can be extremely variable, but this one was a classic, beautiful olive green with distinct creamy yellow bands running down its body. It looked like a living piece of art, but you can't let that beauty fool you for a second. The tiger snake possesses some of the most potent venom in the entire snake kingdom. It's a complex cocktail of neurotoxins, coagulants, and myotoxins that, if left untreated, can be absolutely devastating. A bite can quickly lead to paralysis, and the coagulants can cause massive internal bleeding. This is not a snake you ever want to be bitten by. Handling a snake of this caliber requires a level of focus and calm that is hard to describe. My heart was definitely hammering in my chest, but on the outside, you have to be steady. Any sudden movements, any sign of panic, could be interpreted as a threat by the snake. I was using a professional snake hook to gently interact with it, always keeping a safe distance between myself and those fangs. One of the most characteristic behaviors of a threatened tiger snake is its defensive display. It will flatten its neck and raise its head off the ground, similar to a cobra. It's a dramatic and intimidating posture, designed to make the snake look bigger and more formidable to a potential predator. Seeing this snake go into that flattened neck display was both terrifying and magnificent. It's nature's warning sign, and you had better pay attention. The thrill of this encounter was off the charts. You're in the presence of an animal that could end your life, yet at the same time, you're filled with this overwhelming sense of awe and admiration for it. This snake isn't evil or malicious, it's just a wild animal trying to survive. It would much rather flee than fight, and it will only bite as an absolute last resort when it feels cornered and threatened. As I gently maneuvered the snake with the hook for the camera, I could study its features up close. The smooth scales, the keen eyes, the way its tongue flicked in and out, constantly tasting the air and gathering information about its surroundings. These are the moments I live for. The chance to see these details that you could never appreciate from a distance or in a book. It's an intimate connection with a wild and dangerous animal. It's crucial to emphasize that while the tiger snake is extremely dangerous, it is not an aggressive animal. The vast majority of bites occur when people accidentally step on them or try to catch or kill them. If you give them space and respect, they will almost always choose to retreat. Our goal here was to observe, document, and then let it go on its way completely unharmed. The venom of the tiger snake is so potent because it has to be. Its main prey, frogs, can be quite resilient. The venom needs to be fast-acting to quickly immobilize its meal. The fact that it's also highly toxic to humans is, once again, a kind of biological accident. We are not their intended targets, but we are susceptible to the powerful chemistry they have evolved for hunting. After we got all the shots we needed, capturing its incredible patterns and its defensive behavior, it was time to let this beautiful serpent go. I gently released it at the edge of the water, and it quickly and silently slipped away into the reeds, disappearing as if it were never there. It was a privilege to share a few moments with such a magnificent and powerful creature. This encounter really highlights the paradox of Australia's wildlife. These animals are equipped with some of the most powerful defensive and offensive tools in the natural world, yet they are often shy and reclusive. The danger is real, but it's a danger that can almost always be avoided with knowledge, awareness, and most importantly, respect. The tiger snake is a perfect ambassador for this concept. Looking back at the footage, I'm still blown away by the beauty of that snake. The vivid stripes, the powerful posture. It's an animal that truly embodies the wild spirit of Australia. It was an honor to find one, a challenge to work with it safely, and an absolute joy to watch it return to its wild home. An encounter that I will certainly never forget, and a worthy entry as one of Australia's deadliest. And that is a wrap on our journey through some of Australia's most formidable and deadly creatures. From the intimidating, fang-bearing display of the Sydney funnel-web spider to the stunning yet lethal beauty of the tiger snake, these encounters were absolutely unforgettable. Each animal, in its own unique way, is a testament to the raw power and incredible adaptability of nature. They are not monsters to be feared, but masters of survival that command our ultimate respect. My adventure down under was filled with these heart-pounding moments, and it only deepened my appreciation for this unique and wild continent. This journey is a reminder that the world is full of incredible animals, many of which are misunderstood. By getting up close, by seeking to understand their behavior and their role in the ecosystem, we can replace fear with fascination. It's about education and conservation, ensuring these amazing species are around for generations to come. I hope that by sharing these intense experiences with you, I can inspire you to look at the wild world with a new sense of wonder and respect, even for the creatures that seem the most dangerous. As always, thank you so much for joining me on this adventure. Remember, be brave, stay wild, and we'll see you on the next location. There are always more creatures to find and more stories to tell, and I can't wait to share them with you. The adventure is never over. It's just waiting around the next corner, under the next rock, or just beyond the next horizon. Until next time, everyone.